Welcome to Brawlhalla.
And the boy Clementhy in the building, ready to go take on Raydish, man. Let's get into it, man.
A man of focus stepping up to this. That's a very intimidating looking Petra.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good setup. I'd be scared of that.
For sure. We got the flaming orb with the new Raven colors. I'm loving it. Man, I love Clem's blasters. I've been seeing a lot of clips on Twitter. Stuff he's been pulling out, bro's been going crazy. Right now, Raydish starting off this game #1 strong, you know. Clem not staying out the way though, making sure he stays in this game, going blow for blow. Raydish going, oh my God, going all in.
God.
Unable to connect. Ooh.
Clem is starting out strong, wasting no time to try and get any reads he can, try and just chase Raydish around the stage. And that's actually, I'm kind of happy you brought up the clips. You see someone's going around Twitter. That's usually what gives blasters its huge breakaways, its big clips. It's having your opponent red, chasing them around the stage and placing attacks. I mean, kind of looking like a chosen bot, placing them perfectly every single time, although switching over to Axis trying to get a KO, but Raydish is able to read the spot dodge, snags the N6, sends Clem down a second stock, juggles weapons, and I think doubles down on orb, and is not quite able to from picking up the weapon. We have stocks even. Clem dancing a little bit to celebrate. Very well deserved.
Yes, sir. Quick neutralization coming from Clem, not letting the game get out of hand. Right now, everything even. Nice and like the catch. Oh my gosh. Ooh, he went the wrong way. Right now,
that was a good screenshot.
He's piecing with these glowments, finding nice strings, getting lots of damage per engagement right here. Oh my gosh. Raydish starting to run away.
To cancel out the GC delay. Clem is actually outspacing orb very, very well, and it ends up being Gauntlets that is doing a lot of the work for Raydish, and I think Raydish has finally accepted that, switching over to Gauntlets at the very least for the KO, but also might just be, I think his main focus might also just be to weapon starve Clem, as both of Clem's weapons are very, very strong. But it's also really the blasters doing a very good job of dealing a lot of damage, but no matter how much damage you build up, KO efficiency is going to be an incredibly important skill and also a difficult task to try and learn and master. Because look at how damaged Raydish is. It almost took an unarmed Sayer to take Raydish off the side, ends up being a blaster Sayer to bounce against the side of the stage to take him out. If Clem was able to get that KO earlier, was able to find a blaster Sayer just a few seconds earlier, he could probably still be in a pretty decent lead and doesn't quite have Raydish downloaded anymore. And I think the rhythm is blasters or respectively to deal damage, and then switch to axe or gauntlets respectively to find the KO.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right now, it was once looking like 100% Raydish game. I mean, Clem's hanging in there. You know, damage lead still in Raydish favor right now, but don't count Clem right out. Oh, tough offstage position. Is Raydish gonna take advantage? There it goes. He's like ground pound going to seal the deal. Game #1. That was a great game #1. Very close. Could have went either way. So I'm excited to see what we're gonna see in this game #2 for sure.
Most of it was pretty dead even, but that entire last stock, that was just the Raydish show. That was just Raydish's game. That was a stock, and although Clem still probably feeling good, like, yeah, you know, I was able to keep a dead even game against Raydish. You still have a lot to answer back for from that last stock that Raydish kind of just ran away with, rather. And you're going to have to maybe find these KOs a little bit sooner, or maybe not let Raydish build up 200 damage on you in 20 seconds. That is going to be... Most of that game was looking great until the last 10 seconds, and now Clem has to come back from that.
Man, it's easier said than done, bro. Right now, Clem doing a very good job. I mean, I went against Raydish myself in Dallas, and he fried me with the gauntlets, man. His strings are not to be played with. He is so great at turning one-hit attacks to 3-4 hit strings, bro. His follow-up game is out of this world. It's full display right now. You can see. Right now, Clem looking for some axe gameplay right here. Nice D-light thing, super damage. A good Sayer could do the trick. Sound like Sayer bread and butter coming from Raydish. That's the Orb Classic right there.
And now Clem is in a spot that he has been in multiple times this set. Needs to try and be a bit more efficient with his KOs. D-Light recovery going to work as it does every other time. Clem dancing around the stage a little bit. His movement is looking really good as it needs to be, but Raydish is unarmed, maybe looking a little bit better as Raydish almost had a huge opportunity to take Clem off the side, and although Clem was able to make some very good use of some blasters into Raydish's unarmed, Raydish's unarmed was just so good, and also his confidence off stage. He was actually able to build a pretty decent lead that now Clem needs to try and come back from. He's been playing, I think he might have to play the rest of this game from behind, because Raydish could snag the KO with Gauntlets and give him probably one of the bigger leads that we've seen this set. Usually the other player is deep in a red, like barbecue sauce Brendan, and it's just like a single Sair. You know, reverse the game, take the stock, yada yada. But this is I think the biggest lead we've seen in the whole set. Raydish is stepping it up.
Nah, facts for sure. Like you said, this has been a whole lot of back and forth when someone gets a.
That's also options.
No, he's on the other side. Yeah, see, he's alright. He's alright. But no, but that's gonna do it. Ooh, nice GC side two coming in from Raydish. That was definitely a lot more convincing of a game number 2 than game number 1, man. Great victory coming in from Raydish. It's looking like we forced him off of the barrage, man. Clementhy pulling out the hollow Nyx, man, the dark Nyx. Let's see what he can do. Well, like, we're going to switch from Axe to Scythe.
Raydish is feeling it right now.
For
You
sure.
do not usually see Raydish hit like a cool clip like that, but when he does, you know he is feeling it. This man just locked in Clem, just like you said, locking in the Nyx. So trading out the Axe and also some pretty good defense out for Scythe for a bit more of a balanced stat set. That is a very, very interesting trade-off. So for the Scythe's actually doing very well, catching Raydish off surprise. And I think given a little bit of extra movement means that Clem's gonna have a bit of an easier time, a bit of a better tool trying to dodge his way out of Raydish's orb gameplay. That end sig, that was dry. That first end sig was just raw, and it worked.
Bro, it's such a good sig. It's so fast. It catches the jump. Does a lot of damage. It's probably his best sig in his kit, in my opinion. Raydish used to. Oh my god.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it.
He's feeling himself for sure, man. You can just tell. He's having fun. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Uh-oh. Clem said, don't play, but it's not over yet. I'm not ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Tournament game, he cannot lose another game or he will be in loser's bracket. So he does not want to. So he's going to lock in real quick. Make sure he can do everything he can before going down. But Raydish, man, he is finding everything. Everything he's looking for, he has found.
Starting to put in some work with blasters. Almost takes Raydish off the top. A very early stock. Probably would have gotten him a little bit more respect as Clem weapon starving Raydish. I think Raydish is starting to hide down a little bit as he's having a hard time finding his way in. And now, even though he has orb, Clem has been very good at spacing out the orb, not getting hit by as many of these attacks, but Raydish is also adjusting. I'm still dancing a little bit, still throwing out a few more signatures. I think we're used to seeing him use. It was just a small little kind of a dry area where we couldn't find a weapon and couldn't find any damage. I think he's back in it. Clem does need to force some more situations where maybe Raydish's back is against the wall, but he's found his way out of that situation quite nicely when he was able to force it just that one time a few seconds ago. So Clem either needs to stay on top or just stay even.
I mean, right now, he's on his last stock of the series, potentially, if he doesn't win. But that Nyx defense is going to come in clutch. He needs to try and take little to no damage before taking out this stock.
Ooh, that's a little bit more than
it's just a little too much. Still doable, but it's dangerous. Oh, no D-Light. That's crazy. Oh, good strings coming in from Raydish.
Oh!
Going for the haymaker, not going to connect.
Raydish has a lot of momentum right now. It does get slowed down as Clem has him on the wrong side of a ledge guard. Sair to punish the signature. Clem needs a quick second to calm down and saying like, okay, not over just yet. What do we like to say in Brawlhalla? It is always too early to call it. It's not over until it's over. as Clem is starting to back off a little bit, saying that like, okay, you know, Raydish is chasing me down, so I gotta just backstep a little bit, give him a few more steps to cover. Maybe within that space, I can find a bit more breathing room and enough.
With the outro, man. Spirit Bomb, Skull. I didn't even know that. The orb is in the middle of the SIG. That's crazy. Yo, that looked too cool. But nah, congratulations, Raydish. Taking that series pretty handily, man. 3-0. Clem not able to take a game off of Raydish, but congrats, Clem. Well played. Your tournament run is not over. You will have a chance in loser side of things, but ultimately, Raydish taking full control of that series, advancing swiftly to the top 8, man. Congratulations, both these players.